Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. John Patrick Shanley's Pulitzer Prize-winning play Doubt is back on Broadway at Roundabout Theatre Company. Under the direction of Scott Ellis, it stars Amy Ryan, Liev Schreiber, Quincy Tyler Bernstein, and Zoe Kazan. And I caught up with all of them after their opening celebration.
Tonight was particularly emotional. But I'm so proud to be in this group of actors. Been through a lot, and they have done such an extraordinary job of representing John's play. And in the beginning, I wasn't sure why do this play 20 years later. And I'm very grateful to this company of actors and to Scott for sticking to the stuff that I think makes it strong, that makes it last.
What is it like working with these three beautiful actors?
They're incredible. You know, Amy's amazing. Amy's like an Olympic athlete.
Yeah.
We knew when we lost Tyne that we had to have somebody powerful and somebody not only powerful and talented, but who could do it quickly, because she only had a week before she was in front of audiences. And Amy was just, I can't say enough about what she did. It was extraordinary. And Zoe's just one of the smartest women I know. She just figures out the angle on anything. And Quincy brings heart like the mudslides in LA. It's just, she just overwhelms you. And that is the best company you could keep, you know, in something like this.
First and foremost, I'm so glad Tyne Daly is well and healthy and out of the hospital, and that's what really matters. And I'm grateful that I could do this show in tandem with her. I feel the spirit of her with me and her encouragement, and this glorious company. So I was in good hands. I've had the pleasure of sharing the stage with Zoe Kazan on Love, Love, Love. So it was, a lot of the work is already done when you know how to work with someone. And also she's just a lovely, great friend. And Liev and Quincy, I couldn't be happier to be part of this company. They're phenomenal.
I love this play. It's sort of like endlessly generous for an actor because there's so much to be curious about, and the more work I put into it, the more mysterious it seems to me. And I think like it just keeps unfolding and unfolding, and that's what you long for. So, and also I think it's a really different play in 2024 than it was 20 years ago. Even though it's exactly the same text. So I'm really excited for audiences to get to see it, and it's been so interesting to have them there and feel their reactions, and like it feels like it's about, it says it's called Doubt, a parable, and it feels like this parable, the meaning has changed over time.
I feel like I'm dreaming. I really just, I'm kind of having an out-of-body experience. I can't believe we've made it this far. I just love this production so much, and I am grateful to be here. I feel really like I'm dreaming. Yeah. It required a lot of faith because we were thrown some, surprises, and it's just such an incredible group of artists, and to witness sort of how Scott led us through this. He handled it with such grace, and always with a smile and with love, and that Amy came on and just sort of like jumped into the fire with us without batting an eye. It's just been really remarkable to be a part of.
Yeah. What's made this time so special for you with this production of Doubt?
Well, half of it is history. In other words, that the world has changed so much since we did the play originally that half the lines in the play land differently than they did before, because now the entire audience walks in riddled with doubt, and are almost comforted and relieved that people on stage are sharing that with them.
Yeah. Well, explain to our audience your journey with this.
Well, we were about to have our first preview, and unfortunately, our beautiful, iconic Tyne Daly fell ill. She's perfectly fine now. She made a complete recovery. And I was entrusted with being her understudy, knowing full well she would never miss because she's Tyne Daly. Well, never say never. And that day, found out, Scott Ellis came up to me and he said, now, And I looked at him. I thought he's going to talk to me about something. And he said, we need you to rehearse with us. Would you want to do this? And I said, let's do it. And I got my script up there. And I said, I think the only thing I need is to please have somebody in the wings that I could say, line. And I did it for 9 performances. So I had a chance to work with the cast and anyway, it was to say it was a dream that started in a rocky fashion, but brilliantly. The best part being that Tyne is fine.
Yeah. What are you enjoying the most about being back on Broadway and just being back in the theater again?
I think in this case it is camaraderie. I also think I'm lucky enough to be in a play that means something. Sir Alan Rickman, before he died, said that actors are agents of change, and John's play allows you to feel like that.